So listen, whether you're hitting the weights, doing cardio, or just trying to fuel your day, I think this high-protein tofu stir-fry is your new best friend. It's got a lot of color, an amazing sauce, and you won't walk away feeling heavy. I think I've done enough talking. Let's get started. All right, so the first thing you want to do is to add some sesame oil to a pan, then turn it up to about medium-high heat. You're only gonna use like about a tablespoon or so. So full disclosure, I did record this before, but the audio for some reason was trash. So I'm gonna do some voiceover on the next part. Now that your pan is heating up, what you're going to do is get a block of extra firm tofu and chop that up into little cubes. Once you've done that, throw the tofu into a large bowl. To that, you're gonna add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce and 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Toss that all together and make sure all the tofu is fully covered in both ingredients. And then you're gonna pop those bad boys into the pan. Now remember to make sure the pan is hot because you wanna keep flipping the tofu, make sure it gets all nice and crispy. It's gonna take about 8 to 10 minutes in my approximation. But yes, always remember to keep shaking the pan or stirring it every few seconds. Before you know it, it'll be done. The tofu is now done, so set that aside onto a plate, and you're gonna use the exact same pan for the vegetables. Chop up some broccoli, red bell peppers, and some snap peas. Throw in the broccoli, and if you're using fresh ginger and garlic, at this point you have 2 options. If you're going to use fresh ginger and garlic, you're gonna wanna add them now, chopped or crushed, whatever you have. It's not gonna take very long, you just want the color of the broccoli to become very vibrant. Now, if you're using frozen like I did, you're gonna wait. Draw all of that frozen water out of the broccoli, and then you're gonna add in a pureed, like I did, a pureed ginger and garlic. So 2 tablespoons of garlic, because I love ginger and garlic, 2 tablespoons of garlic and 1 tablespoon of ginger. Then you're gonna add in your bell peppers. I added red and orange because I love that punch of color. And the snap peas. Now I chopped the snap peas into 2s or 3s depending on the size, but you know, try to keep it, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a big chunk of food going in. Makes your mouth happy. Does that make sense? I hope so. Give that a stir for a couple of minutes, and while you're stirring, add in, if you want, a little bit of sesame oil and a little bit of salt. And then set it aside, because now it's time to do the really good part, the sauce. The sauce is my absolute favorite part of this meal. So you're gonna get a small bowl, and to that you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of natural smooth peanut butter. Guess who's back? 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, 1 teaspoon of rice vinegar, and if you like it spicy, 1 teaspoon of sriracha. But you'll have a little kick in the back of your throat. It's good times. Get a whisk to make sure everything is fully incorporated and you have a nice smooth sauce. Set it aside, and it's time to build our meal. Fuel the body, feed your gains, and keep your taste buds happy. I am a big fan of sauces. If you watched my beginner's guide to meal prepping, you'll see that one of the tips in there is sauces. Make sauces your like #1 thing. So you can throw together a lot of other items and then you pour the sauce on it and it just makes everything beautiful. And I love this sauce. It's a little sweet, a little tangy. It's got a bit of a thickness to it because of the peanut butter. It's good. So what do you think? Give this a shot and go take on the day.